So let's say you picked up a class, and let's just hypothetically speaking, say this class is really challenging you. Like you thought it would be easy, you thought it'd be a cakewalk, like whatever. I'm gonna take this class, easy A plus, and it doesn't turn out to be that way. You spend countless hours doing assignments, and you don't know why. You do your best, but you never really get the results you want. You spend sleepless nights, night after night, up all night, writing assignments, studying, whatever it is, and you just don't get the results you want. You did your best. You're doing your best. You did your best. You're doing your best, and it's not working out. Doesn't it feels like you're lost? Nothing you could do. And it feels like you're at a dead end. Like it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what you try, it doesn't matter who you talk to, it doesn't matter how much time you put in. Sometimes it happens. It happened to me, and I'm sure if it hasn't happened to you yet, it might happen to you too. It's a common thing, honestly, to take a class that you think isn't going to be that bad, and it turns out to be your worst nightmare. So what do? You take a look. You just step back from the situation. Maybe you have a test the next day. Maybe you just see how it goes, and then take a step back. Take a look at the greater picture. Not to sound like some fucking guy that knows everything, but no, you take a look. Do I need this class? That's probably the first question you want to ask yourself. Actually, the first question you want to ask yourself is, am I enjoying this? Because there are some classes that are very challenging, but they are rewarding. For some people, it might be a math, some people might be a science, some people might be a written course, maybe even a history course, depending on who you are. So you want to take a step back and you want to say, am I enjoying this? Is this for me? Do I see myself completing this course? And you take a look, and so if the answer is yes, great. You're going to look at options. Can I do better? What can I do? Like, sometimes there honestly isn't much you could do. Some classes are just made to tank your GPA, and if you're not the kind of person to just be one of the ones that scores well on it, then you're not going to be one of the people that scores well on it. It happens. Not everyone gets A pluses in every topic. Everyone has their strengths, everyone has their weaknesses. But let's say you don't like the course. Maybe the prof sucks, maybe the teacher sucks, maybe the assignments aren't fair, or they just take way too long and they just aren't worth it. So you're going to look at whether or not you actually need this course. Like if you're an art student and that one chemistry course is kicking your ass, but you only need one sciences course for your degree or whatever, then maybe look at biology, maybe look at physics or any other science, maybe some environmental science. Or in my case, where I'm a sciences student and I had my W course that was kicking my ass, then, well, obviously, there's more. If I only need the one W course, there's other options out there. There really is. So, but you already skipped the VW date. Like, you paid for this class, you're halfway through. Like, what if you just push through? Like, what if there's a chance you just make it to the end and everything's okay? Well, like, what ifs, right? If you're really, like, you can't just be like, oh, I had a hard assignment, I'm giving up. No, it's like, man, it's been like 5 assignments, and like my highest mark has been like, I got like a 90, an 80, a 70, a 60, and a 40. And like, you're like, man, I put more and more time and effort in, but I keep doing worse and worse. And you really feel like you're lost. Honestly, drop the class. You probably don't need it. Now, it's different if you do need it, right? Because if you do need it for your degree, that's a little different. For my case, I had this 1W class kick my ass. Like, it was not like, dude, if this was a fight, it'd be like a round 1 KO. Like, I'd won, like, oh, welcome to the class grade, where I got like 100% my first assignment, like, wrote about what I find interesting. And I was like, great, I'm gonna do good in this class. And then the hammer dropped and I ate shit on the second assignment and the third and the fourth and the fifth. Man, I am not in like an arts student. Like, I don't really like reading and writing essays and stuff, but like, man, when you're forced to read chapters and chapters and chapters and watch like documentary after documentary about something that isn't even interesting to you, that shit gets rough. So I was able to drop that class and just lose a couple $100 on it. No big deal, because I'm gonna be in debt anyways. But let's say you need the class, right? And this may come up for me too eventually, maybe not right now. But let's say you need the class and you're like, damn, this chemistry class or this biology class or this whatever, I need it to like progress in my degree. This one class is just destroying me. So you again, just take a step back, take a good look at the situation. Do I need this class? Yes. Do I need a good grade in this class? How badly? You have to be honest with yourself. If you're like getting 70s on everything, you're probably not getting that A+ that you wanted. But are you okay with a B? Are you okay with a C? Like, well, like, what's the minimum grade you need to like get through? And just take a look. I would like a B for my GPA because I need to maintain it at whatever GPA number I need. Fuck it, whatever. So, what do I realistically lose from dropping this class? Well, I spent 2 months of my life on it, and I know I'll have to retake it. So, but I'm not meeting the grade I want and or need to like do well. Like, maybe you want to apply to a higher up, like a faculty or something, or like go for a master's and you need a decent GPA. Drop the class. I'm just fucking drop it. If you have other classes or commitments in your life, and you're like, if you're being honest with yourself and doing your absolute best, and you are eating shit, like you are like not doing well, you probably don't need it. And honestly, if you retake the class next term or next year even, it's like, if you're in school, you're probably between the ages of 18 and like 30, probably. I mean, there's some people that just start university later on, and like, good for them, but like, if you're like in the age category I named, realistically, what's 1 year later of you getting your degree? Like, yes, there's some people with families they need like a job for and this and that, but I mean, if this one class is really hindering you to the point where you're not gonna find that success you want anyways, is it really worth your time? Like, oh, but I could crawl through with a C. Like, yeah, but if you need a C+ at the very least, like, then no, like, you're just gonna screw yourself, your GPA, and you're gonna have to retake the class anyways. I'm not some guru, but like, basically what I'm trying to say here is, if you're really struggling with a class and you're not gonna suffer any super long-term effects with that class, probably drop the class and either try again or look for a different alternative, which you may find either more interesting or more tolerable. Or even if you retake the class, you'll be like, oh, but I'm gonna suck at it again. Well, if you take a class now and you can't do well in it, like, you can't do well in it now, let's say you have a full course with 5 classes and you're like, damn, like, I only have 2 hours a week, or like 2 hours a week, please. Let's say you have an hour a day max, like, you're busy doing your other 4 classes and you have a job, or like you want some mental health time because everyone needs a break, and you're spending the absolute maximum time on this class and you can't do well, and you're not sleeping well, some people sleep more than others, but I mean, you don't need 10 hours of sleep a night, but like, aim for 7 minimum. That's my general rule. 7 or 6 is like, I won't dip below 6. Probably just drop it and try again. Like, honestly, it's not the end of the world. Let this be your sign that one bad grade isn't gonna screw you over, and dropping a class isn't gonna screw you over. I know plenty of people who've dropped plenty of classes and now they're thriving. So that's basically it. Yeah, drop that class and treat yourself. don't take life too seriously unless you need to, but you probably don't, because we're not here for that long, and you may as well enjoy your time here. Alright, bye bye.